All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael Music. I'm 23 years old, outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we're going to have a conversation around the steps in developing faith. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty interesting conversation. You won't hear from many people like myself, but hey, it's 100% needed in getting to the definite goal that we set out for ourselves. So it's a conversation that needs to be had. So where do I want to start? I'm reading the master course on success by Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich. And this book was actually made after Think and Grow Rich had its massive success around the world. And so this is really cool just to get another perspective in the same principles that he talks about in Think and Grow Rich. So today I'm going to be talking about the steps in developing faith. Right, these are Napoleon Hill's words himself. And if I have a thought that comes to mind, I'll talk about it. But he says, now let's look at the essential steps in the development of self-reliance based on faith. Okay, if there's anything that people need more than anything else, it is self-reliance. And what is self-reliance, right? That means, do you believe in yourself? Self-reliance. Can you rely on yourself to get the job done? Okay, now here are the most important ones. First of all, adopt a definite major purpose and begin at once to attain it using the instructions described in chapter 1. Okay, so that is the first step in building self confidence. When you know what you want and you start in getting it, you have a measure of self reliance. Okay, you're demonstrating a measure of self reliance because if you didn't believe in yourself, you wouldn't even begin, would you? The very fact that you start, even though you're a long way from attaining the thing you're going after, shows that you have a measure of self reliance. The more you pursue in that idea, the stronger that belief will be. You know, I actually heard a saying that if you don't got it within you, then you don't got it at all, right? Maybe, there are a lot of my friends actually, they had these well paying jobs, but, you know, at the end of the day, like that job can go, right? I don't even know what the economy is like, but I just know like your job can go in the snap of a finger. And did you really have that job security that you thought you have, right? So one thing I learned was if I don't got it within me, if I'm not able to really generate money on my own terms, then I don't got it at all. So, that's why I love the game of sales because, it's really all up to me to determine my income and how much I can earn. Okay, so he says now, so wait, actually, another thing I wanted to talk about, um, just getting started, right? If you didn't believe in yourself, would you even have gotten started? Right? That is so cool. So yeah, the idea of self-reliance is like, do you believe in yourself to not only get started? It doesn't matter how far your goal may be, but do you believe in yourself to get started? And every day that you wake up, it's a brand new day to get started again on your true dreams. Okay, now next, associate as many as possible of the 9 basic motives with the object of the definite major purpose. In other words, when you go after anything, inspire yourself with as many of those 9 basic motives as possible. In order to get something that you want very badly, say extra money, you begin to connive and work out some sort of scheme to earn more money. My little son Blair, when he was 6 or 7 years old, wanted a nice electric train that cost $50. It was more than we felt we could give him at that time because we'd have to give the other two children $50 gifts too. I told Blair that, and he said, "Oh, I didn't ask you to buy me anything. I just wanted your approval to buy the train because I've already got it picked out. I've got the order made out." And he had. All right. So he had a train picked out for $50. And Napoleon Hill goes on to explain how a huge snowstorm came about, and his son Blair borrowed a shovel and just started, earning money that way. So, why do I say that, right? What was that story about, right? The idea is you figure out what you want first. Okay, it's not about how do I get what I want, right? You start with what you want, your definite major purpose, right? And then we talked about, you develop faith by continually looking at your definite purpose, looking at what it is that you want, and all of a sudden, they say that once a decision is made, providence moves too. So the moment you decide, hey, I'm going after that, no matter how far out of reach it may be, right? There's something